Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about, should you dump your whole life savings into Dogecoin? Dogecoin, Dogecoin, whatever you call it. It's actually pronounced Doge for dog. So this has been one of the questions that I've gotten all weekend about Dogecoin. So I'm just going to give a few points and answer the questions. So this won't be a long video at all. We'll get right into it. But hey guys, be sure to give a like and subscribe on this channel. We love to talk about money. Love to talk about investing, like to talk about how you can succeed, whether you have money or maybe you don't have a lot of money. Now, currently after making this video, Dogecoin is about 4 cents a share. Like about 3 or 4 days ago, it got up to about 8 cents a share. And believe me when I'm telling you that is a high price for Dogecoin. Now, to understand what Dogecoin is, it's simply a cryptocurrency. It kind of started off as a joke, but since being a joke, it actually has a market value that's around like, I think about $300 million. Now, the crazy thing, in the last few days, last week, Dogecoin has become a target for people to rush and put money into. It's become popular to the point that I have family members and friends ask me about Dogecoin that have never ever asked me about cryptocurrencies ever. And so that means that it's the information is just getting out there. So I know plenty of people that took a little money and put into Dogecoin. So if it's 4 cents right now, I mean, of course, is it okay to put money in it, or should you just avoid it altogether? So let's just give a real situation. So now for me personally, I've never seen Dogecoin do, anything. Now, I'm not someone that has just put money into Dogecoin. I actually have put some money into Dogecoin like back in 2019, 2018-ish. Now, here's the thing about it. Dogecoin actually at the time was 0.002, 0.001 cents. That means it wasn't even 1 penny. It was just a tenth or a hundredth or whatever of 1 cent. So at the time, if you had just put $1 in, you would have gotten anywhere from 500 to 1,000 tokens or shares for most people that understand it in the sense of shares. So putting $1 in and getting 1,500, I mean, it's $1, so it's not that big of a deal. Putting $5 in and winding up with thousands, or putting $10 or $20 in and ended up with thousands upon thousands of tokens. I mean, it's kind of like, well, in case it does something, hey. So with it running up, I personally seen a huge run up of, with that, because I had owned so many different pieces or shares, tokens, just because I put, less than $30 in like 2-3 years ago. So if you want to put, $5 in the Dogecoin or whatever the case is, feel free to do whatever you want to do. But if you're looking at it like, is this a real serious investment? Is this going to, well, we don't know. What's going to happen with Dogecoin is if you see it run up, it purely right now will run up based off of people and more people buying into it. Now, the reason why it's so low, or one of the reasons why it's so low, or a few reasons why it's so low, is that it doesn't have a lot of value, and that there's kind of like an unlimited supply versus like with Bitcoin, there's, a limit. Now, a lot of other coins have like real base, values or different things, and the reason for it really being created, and it may have an objective. Dogecoin kind of doesn't have much of an objective, but it's so cheap that if you wanted to put $1 in, you're going to get like, at this point, you'll get like what, maybe 20, pieces, 20 tokens of Dogecoin. So are you really risking $1 if that's the case, or if you're really risking $5 if that's the case? As a rule of thumb, always invest, especially if it's something risky like that, always invest what you're not afraid to lose. So if you're not afraid to lose $1 or $5, or whatever you choose, then you can do whatever you want. But right now, Doge is a very popular conversation, so you can possibly see the price run up, and we're not sure how long that this could actually last, but it is a topic of conversation. I don't know exactly how it became a topic of conversation, but it is one of those stocks or currencies that kind of came within the whole thing behind GameStop, AMC. So as I've stated over and over again to so many people, I cannot tell you what to do or what not to do, especially when you're seeing all these stories of people making money, and it becomes very attractive to people to the point, I'm telling you, like, I have people who have never talked to me about investing reaching out, wanting to know how can they start to invest, because I heard about GameStop, or what is this Dogecoin thing that I keep hearing about on social media. One of my cousins told me about. So it's something that I love the energy and I love the dynamics of what's happening, and everybody, trying to figure out these things, because for probably the first time ever, you have like a mass, I mean, just most people, to where it's like just news on top of news, where people are like, oh wow, let me look into investing. Now, of course, the thing is to understand and to learn what you're investing in and to understand the risk. Something like Dogecoin is extremely inexpensive. So for those that just want to play around with it, I mean, that's what you can do if you want. But as I'm saying, if you're looking to put money in, don't put money into anything that you're not willing to lose. As far as things that are, very risky, because like I said, Dogecoin doesn't have a ton of value as far as its creation. Like I said, kind of came as a joke. But we're here now, and this is something that a lot of people are really interested in looking into. Now, you can look up things around Dogecoin. There's not a lot of heavy information out there, just a lot of opinions, a lot of speculations, and people, just maybe pumping it or saying it's not worth anything. Now, as I did my video before talking about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, and has so many people have asked, I said it's better to have some type of skin in the game than not, especially if you don't if we don't know what's going to happen with this, but it's a good possibility that something could happen in cryptocurrencies, because it's looking very likely as something that will be a part of our future. It's better for you to learn about it now and to learn more about it than to not know anything about it and it becomes something that you absolutely have to need, or something that's become very pivotal for our financial systems. So you can never hurt in learning more about something that you may not know. So should you put money in it? Well, that's totally up to you. But should you learn about it? The answer is yes, you should learn about it. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so we're just having a family chat, but you should definitely learn about it. And I'll say it again, it's always good to know and not need it versus to not know and then need it. All right, guys, feel free to stick around. Now, for those of you that are looking to, switch your brokerage, especially after this past week, be sure to check out the links in below. I have some other brokerages down there that you might be interested in. Some of the ones that people are very interested in particular, is like Webull. Now, the only thing between Webull and the other company is Webull doesn't do fractional shares, but it has a really good platform, as well as you can actually trade after hours. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Remember, be safe and happy investing. I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.